Hey everybody, I am back with the next episode of Wolverine, and I actually had to re-record a little bit, only like a minute of gameplay, and I'm an idiot because I had a stupid moment during the end of my last video. I completely forgot you had to do this. Because what confused me was that I assumed that he would just ledge grab it because it was green, not the fact that it was interactable. Like, I don't know why my mind went there. Even though I played this game dozens of times, so I should know what these puzzles are.
I'm gonna rip you up.
Oh, and there's a dog tag here too. Oh, I can throw them into their little force field. Okay. Okay, you guys are having a little too much fun throwing me around. Look at all that blue blood. Now, I have no idea if these creatures show up in the comics or anything. But now I'm kind of curious if they do, because, you know, now that I think about it, they may have been original creations for the game.
Now we both know who's the best.
I mean, there's no, like, lore or anything in this game. There's no like notes to find in Resident Evil games or like Arkham stories look at in the Batman games. Whew. Oh, thank you,
Leave while you're still breathing.
thank you, nearly 30 years of gaming history or gaming gaming experience. Okay. Oh, it's just like before. I have to. Uh-oh. I hear the music. Who's coming after me? Seriously, this soundtrack is sick. I'm so glad I downloaded this. Actually, you know what? Come on, host. Oh, he will not let me grab him. Ah. Nice try. That was a nice way to dodge the gray guy's attacks, mind you. By just flipping over the other dude and getting that arm break in. I never get tired of playing this.
School's in, bub.
Uh-oh. Alright. I got time for Mark. I gotta remember to use rage more often. Uh oh. He wasn't even close enough. I don't know what kind of jump that was. I didn't even move. I was ready. Just like I was ready there. Oh, here we go. Are you kidding me? Are you done? No, the music's still going. I gotta get my butt moving. Oh, I love how you guys waited until I put the wheel back on to actually come and attack me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Come here. What? You are a tough little bugger. Come here. I just did like, what, 2 or 3 different finishers on you, and he wouldn't stay down. That jumping slash animation where somebody like crawls back from Logan, that's supposed to be an insta-kill. And it didn't kill him. I had to use my other insta-kill move. So weird. Another health boost, thank you. Even though it's hard to tell. Part of me kind of wished that Logan's health bar physically increased just so you can actually see the difference with the health boost.
Like I was saying, you're supposed to be
You
dead.
just have to assume that your health is better.
A lot of things.
Things that need to remain secret. You're a mutant? I should have known.
What are you doing here, Logan?
I heard your phone message to Wraith. I came here looking for Victor Creed.
So this is all your fault. Wraith came here looking for Creed too. He got caught.
Yeah. And now you're here looking for Wraith. Small world. But why?
Here's a comm unit so we can keep in contact. We'll cover more ground if we split up.
You gonna answer my question?
Help me find Wraith, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Thanks, Raven.
Find a way to open those doors while I see if I can go hack into their mainframe.
All right. I'll help you. But then I'm going after Creed.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
So, I gotta double check, because I'm pretty sure Wraith is somebody who was made for the movie, and then eventually they made into an actual character in the comics. Because we've discussed that happening numerous times with characters. Most famously, X-23 being created strictly for the X-Men Evolution cartoon, before being made into an official character in the comics. Harley Quinn from the Batman animated series, again being created strictly for that cartoon and then being made into an actual character. Firestar from Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends, another. There's a lot of those characters when I think about it, but I bring it up because in the X-Men film universe, which is this is supposed to be like, obviously I'm not going to use it yet. I need to make sure there's nothing else over here. Okay. But yeah, in the X-Men film universe, they explain that, oh, we're gonna do the whole origin where Mystique is Nightcrawler's mother. It's why we have that small exchange. It's why we give them that small exchange between each other in X-Men 2. But we haven't really gotten into exactly who Nightcrawler's father was going to be. So, mind you, in X-Men Origins, the movie, Mystique is not in the movie. She's not referenced in the movie at all. So this is something that the game strictly came up with. The game developers obviously were fans of the X-Men comics and were aware of the parentage of Nightcrawler. So they kept Mystique as the mom like she normally is. I thought that was supposed to be a ledge. It looked like a ledge you can jump onto. Give me a second. Sorry about that, folks. I had to stop and restart the recording because my game decided to shut off after I died. And I didn't mean for Logan to just grab the ledge. There we go. But yeah, those barrels over there made me think this was... Oh, yeah! Okay, that's weird. No. You know what? I think I figured out what happened there. After I kill these guys, I'll explain. I think what happened was because I was jumping near the ledge rather than this open space over here, the game didn't count it. Yeah, that's so weak. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because I was clipping like the railing. Wow. Okay, game. I'm like, I know there's something. Yeah, look, it did it again. Because I was kind of clipping the railing. Okay, that's weird. The collision detection there is weird. Okay. Now, as I lost my train of thought there. Thank God we're Wolverine. If we were Batman, we'd be able to do the same thing, but just, you know, have to rely on technology. Okay, but as I was saying, in the X-Men film universe, they imply, like in the comics, that Nightcrawler and Mystique are related. That, you know, they're biological mother and son. And, you know, the film's like, okay, we can explain why Nightcrawler's blue due to Mystique. But how do we explain the fact that he's teleporting? Mind you, in the X-Men comics, your mutation is not determined on whether or not your parents were mutants, nor whether or not what powers they have. Just the simple fact that you're a mutant is supposed to mean you're supposed to get a random power, not the same power as your parents. But anyway, they just thought, oh, you know what? It's more interesting if the kid has the same power as the kids, or the same power as the parents in one way or another. So we're just gonna keep doing that. But anyway, I digress. See, this is the problem when you're a comic book fan and watching films like this. I normally can ignore that kind of stuff, but when it's used to justify stuff like that, I'm kind of like, eh.
Together for Project Wideawake. I've located a very promising young scientist.
But they're like, yeah, so how do we explain that Nightcrawler can teleport? Well, the easiest way we can do that is just by creating a teleporting character in this universe and have him be the dad. Okay, well, we're not going to use Azazel. At least we're not going to use him in this X-Men prequel. We'll use him in the next X-Men prequel that we make. Yeah, that's the hilarious part about all of this. They create Wraith, but, well, I don't know what point of creating Wraith in the movie universe was. I'm not even going to, like, try to come up with an explanation for something I don't know about, or claim something that I'm not sure about. But okay, we're going this way. Crap, what was I saying? All right, this was their way of explaining how Nightcrawler can teleport. But it's funny because Wraith is a character they made for the film. I don't know why they made him, but very next movie you have Azazel, who is literally Nightcrawler's actual father in the comics. At least he used to be. We'll get to that later. So it's just funny. You have two teleporting characters showing up back to back. You create one just because you wanted. I'm assuming you just want a character who can teleport, but you knew you couldn't use Kurt. It makes me wonder why they just didn't use Azazel. But I'm pretty sure it's one of those cases of like, what was it? It was will.i.am who plays Wraith in the movie. I'm pretty sure it was one of the cases of like Wraith was a fan of the X-Men comics and he wanted to play a role, and so the best thing they could do was create a character that hadn't existed before, which is fine. And I do like the game's excuse of, you know, we don't have an explanation for why or who Nightcrawler's father is, so let's just make it Wraith. It's easier. But I just find it interesting that you do that. Okay, this is supposed to be the last Easter egg, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I honestly do not know what this is a reference to. I feel like an idiot because I should know this, but I just don't, and I'm sorry. When near death, Wolverine does more damage. But I just wanted to make sure I showed this off to you guys. Alright, now to actually move the teleporter in the correct position. I'm so glad I found out that this music is not copyrighted. I would have been so upset having to, oh right, it's this puzzle.
Freezing sequence initiated.
This is actually a really cool puzzle, everybody. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. Let me check the teleporter. Oh, not yet. Not yet. I need to go down the ladder way first. Because there is a heat sensor that will prevent me from getting further into the lab. Oh, it's on a timer. I completely forgot about that part. Okay. I'm too busy looking around for collectibles.
Freezing sequence initiated.
Oh wow, I am going way too slow. Wait a minute. I'm having another one of my stupid moments. I keep forgetting. Teleport. Alright, give me a second. Let me get back up here. If I can remember what the stairs are. Okay, what the crap? Oh, I forgot it was a ladder, not stairs. Okay, I can make it there. Yeah, okay. Because we will need the teleporter eventually. Yeah, that goes there. Yeah. Okay. Double, triple checking everybody. That's the door we have to go through. Okay, there we go. I knew there was something else around here. I can take this. Bring this over here. Yep, I'm remembering now. These puzzles aren't too complicated. Because I completely forgot about the fact that there was a power cell right near the room that I have to freeze myself into. But thankfully, I can just put this here. Perfect. Now I should be able to get out of this room. Well, oh yeah, Nightcrawler. Yeah, in the actual comics, Azazel from First Class is supposed to be
Freezing
Nightcrawler's
sequence
dad.
initiated.
Oh, I almost forgot I have to use the teleporter to get down there faster.
Freezing sequence initiated.
There we go. Now you can bust out of the ice, but you gotta wait until you get out of this tunnel. There we go. Oh, sweet, I made it.
Tell me, mutant. Does that metal run through your entire body?
Now, why don't you come down here and find out?
All mutants seem to
This is
live with
Trask.
the impression that they're special, better than humans, Homo superior. Bah. I know the truth.
Obviously, he's not Peter Dinklage, because that was like almost a decade before that movie came out.
Be eradicated before you kill off humanity.
Bub, you picked a real bad day to give me this speech.
Are you threatening me, mutant? Security will be here soon enough. But in the meantime, let me show you how I intend on ridding the earth of your kind.
Yep. This is Project Wideawake, folks. Thankfully, he's a mini Sentinel, and not the usual huge ones that we're used to. Now you guys see why they were working on cryo technology around here. I forgot he summons little drones. Uh-oh. I somehow got myself out of that. Got you! I gotta go for back attacks. Oh my god, he interrupted my spin move. Gotcha! Some prototype. Alright, I forgot. He has a self-destruct feature. Nice try! So much for your Mark-1.
Get back, freak!
After what you saw me do.
You're nothing more than an animal that should be terminated!
Then what are you waiting for?
Shoot me! Oh, cool. We've got a hand. Thanks, Trask. Now, apparently, the game developers actually intended for Logan to have the hand physically in his back pocket throughout the whole level, but they found that it was too demanding of the game to constantly have the hand. Either they couldn't get the animations to look right, or something happened, but they wanted the hand to essentially just be sticking out of Logan's back pocket throughout the entire game. Kind of like Mimir sticking out of, not sticking out of, but hanging off the Kratos' belt in God of War. Or a better example, actually. It was the same generation, so I'm surprised they didn't do this. What was his name? Juliet's boyfriend from Lollipop Chainsaw. How he hangs off of her hip. Alright, just gotta make it back to that door I was at before. Oh, buddy. God, I love this game. Alright, let me check how long these two videos have been, because it's been a minute since I've checked. Alright, everybody. I think that's going to be a decent amount of time for this one. It's been about 20 plus minutes. To leave you off on a cliffhanger, assuming you just don't Google this yourself within the week. Remember, I'm going to save the rest of Nightcrawler's whole paternity history for next time, because remember, I said his dad used to be Azazel. They retconned it about 5 years ago, and yes, it is far worse. Well, I'm going to save that for next week. As always, I appreciate all the love and support. Let me know how your days are going, and I will see you all later. Peace.